I'm Janet Schultz. I'm Chief Information Officer at MyPath, and I'm the executive sponsor for the Veterans Group. I raised my hand to be the executive sponsor for Veterans Matters at MyPath because when Tanisha was seeking executive sponsors for the various Pathfinder groups, she wanted us to select something that we were passionate about. And there's no doubt that I'm passionate about Veterans Matters. That passion comes from a number of my own personal life experiences, and I'd love to share with you a little bit more about those. It started with my grandparents and the fact that there was an article about their family in the Milwaukee Sentinel during World War II. And the headline of the article, I have it with me here today, is "Service Flag with 6 Stars to Hang in Milwaukee Home." So my grandparents were the first family in Milwaukee during World War II to have 6 sons that voluntarily enlisted to serve the country. And so that creates just deep passion for me relative to Veterans Affairs. That passion really deepened in my early childhood and throughout because my godfather, Jack, he was a science teacher when he was drafted into the Vietnam War. And I don't know all of the specifics, but somehow in his enlistment process, as he was getting vaccinations, something happened where he had a reaction to the vaccine that ultimately, over time, caused him to be paralyzed. And so I have seen pictures of him with me, holding me as a baby. But then my childhood and adult memories of him are all of seeing him in a wheelchair. First visiting him at the Milwaukee VA Medical Center, and then in various nursing care facilities he lived in for the rest of his life. He was a science teacher, as I said, and all of his birthday gifts to me were science books. And I attribute my love of science and my passion about veterans issues also based on him. So again, many reasons why I raised my hand to be the executive sponsor of Veterans Pathfinders, and I'm thrilled to learn more about what veterans within MyPath and those that might be considering MyPath for a career might need in terms of support. So what I'd like for veterans to know about MyPath's commitment to veterans are a couple of things. We don't have a formal Veterans Pathfinder group currently because when we spoke with veterans, they came from many different experiences and had different interests and needs. So the key thing to know is that MyPath is committed to listening to our veterans, to what they might need, and we're eager and anxious to hear what those needs are, because I have a really strong hunch that some of the benefit packages at MyPath and the support we can offer would be a wonderful complement to veterans' benefits that they already have from their military service. Well, in terms of final thoughts related to veterans, I just can't help but share something. I was in a meeting earlier this year and an email was put up on the screen, and in the signature line of that email there was a tribute, and the tribute was a definition of what a veteran is. And I'd like to share that with you and read it to you. Veteran, whether active duty, discharged, retired, reserve, or deceased, is someone who, at one point in their life, wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for an amount of up to and including their life. Thank you for your service to our country.